Hello guys, today I'm here to talk about more things I should have added in the part 1 of the series of my beginner guide. Which is probably going to be a part 3, adding on the more advanced stuff. But this is part 2, so let's get to the point. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, put notification bells on. And let's get right into this. So first thing I want to talk about is rails. Rails are kind of their own thing. They give you more points, so definitely give you more points. Rails, you can do tricks on them, but when you begin, at least when I began, it's kind of hard to get on them, but I can get on them perfectly now, and I can do stuff like that. But things you can also do on them, as you can see when I was beginning, was doing tricks on them. But you could just move your left stick around, and you can put different combinations on there. You can put nose. Thing I want to do. It's gonna be harder on snowboard than it is on skis, because skis have more like stability. So, and also switching. Switching, you need your right analog stick, and you just need to jump off of a rail to switch. And that's pretty much with the rails. I can give you perspective on how to get on these. You just need to jump on, like, make this, pretend that's just like a line, and you're just trying to jump and hit that line. If you still, like, let me think. When it's easier, I mean, they have auto pull on here. But what I mean by that is it actually kind of brings you toward it if it knows you're trying to go toward it. So it's just like kind of pulling you there. Yeah, that's what I meant. But anyways, that's one thing. Also, another thing I want to go over is G-force. G-force is kind of a measure of how hard you hit the ground and if you're gonna fall or not. Everyone in this game has a G-force. When you level up, your G-force has to go kind of harder for you to die or to fall. More like, because you're going to use a ski or stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to die in this game without a specific meaning. Like, sometimes the game kind of glitches out and it makes no sense. Because you can die, there's one way you can die easily on skis, there's one way you can die easily on snowboard, and there's easily you can die on every single sport on here, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much G-force. Another way to see G-force on your scale is when you hit the ground. Sometimes when you hit the ground, you have G-force, and it's a white bar on the side, and says G-force like 7.2 or something like that. Like that, you see it on the side, 34. But that's pretty much what G-force is. Also, I want to talk about how to get good timing. Like you can see in the corner, how to get good timing when you jump. Well, kind of ties in with rails too. At least I use the rails for good timing jumps sometimes. Well, any artificial thing that humans, any artificial slope, like in the X Games, have these blue lines on them, and it tells you if you can get good timing or not. And if you get the good timing, you'll go higher or something. Good timing is better than no good timing. But there's also a danger zone. Danger zone means it's kind of harder here to, like, stuff take up more space here than it does the previous place we're at. That's like, to put you in more perspective is rocks. If you get toward a horde of rocks, it'll say danger zone. Obviously, that's probably obvious because it's called danger zone. Yeah, that's that. But I also want to talk about the map. So when you first get on here, you'll be able to go to the Alps. You press R1, you could translate that to Xbox. You don't have Asia, you have to have a Japan ticket to go here. But you have Alaska and Alps. I'm in Alaska right now. As you can see, you can go to Steep because that's where I'm at, obviously. The Steep thing is free to play on, because if you want to do challenges, I recommend, like, you can do challenges on there. That's the only thing why X Games DLC's on here is because you can do challenges here. And there's other parts than just this. I think there's over here, which is just like kind of less slope, more like rails basically, and it's just like more free riding kind of than slopes and stuff. And then there's more. There's one over here which is kind of like that. It don't have as much slopes, has less slopes kind of. Well, but yeah, that's pretty much it for part 2. Also, what I'll be posting in the next video is going to be what I plan to do with the channel, with FaZe, basically. Yeah, probably not that, but I'm going to be posting more things as I go, and I'm just going to gameplay mainly. I'm just going to show y'all more into the perspective of how I see this game, at least, in the X Games mainly. It's gonna be at the X Games, so hopefully get a like from y'all. You should go check it out if it's posted. I'll probably post at the same time I post this video, so yeah. Anyways, like I said, like and subscribe if you like this video, and put notification bells on, because you'll know when I post a video. Also, my first part, I think it's named PlayStation, so I didn't mean to do that. I think it's just from the factory, the share factory, so it's named PlayStation. I'm kind of sorry for y'all, so not really. I am sorry for y'all, but if it is, I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to do it. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video.